Hello, quick bow. I'm gonna see if I can't get this Onan micro quiet 4000 generator running or producing electricity. It runs, it only runs as long as you hold the start button. And it could be this, it's got a code 4 in it, which is over cranking, but that could be from this control board, or it could be the brushes in here. So these control boards are pretty expensive, so I'm gonna pull this apart and see if I can't get to the brushes and see if one of them is not making contact, or a couple of them. So let me figure out how to get this apart. I know this has got to come off, and then I've got to be able to get the flywheel off. So let me do that. Okay, there's a T40. There's a T40 in there. Then there's one there and one down there. That's all I've seen so far. The bolts to get this first cover off is T25. Looks like everything they're using is Torx. So let me get those out. Okay, and there's one down here in this corner. It's got a whole bunch of grounds hooked to it, so I gotta remember to put them back. See how hard it is to take this flywheel off, because if the flywheel would come off, this would come off too. Wow, it's a long bolt. This is set up for a 3-jaw puller, so I think I'll do it the right way and go get one. I'm working out here in my shed out back. All my main supply of tools is in the garage, so I gotta go in there and get them. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, let's try this. There, it came off good. Now I should be able to get the rest of this out of here. There. And there's my brushes in there. So let's take that off and see what they look like. Looks like a T20. I'm hoping I see one wore way down. If not, I just did all this for no reason. But at least I have peace of mind to know that they're good. Let's see. That one's kind of short. I don't know if it's making any contact or not. If it is, such little contact that I don't think it would make a good connection. Matter of fact, look at that section right there. It's not making good contact. I think it was skipping that one spot. Okay, so I'm going to order a brush set for this. This thing had 1,400 hours on it. And so that's a wear item. So I'll get that ordered, replaced, and then put this back together, and we'll see what we got. Okay, I got my replacement brushes. There's the new one next to the old one. I'm going to reuse this brush holder. There's nothing wrong with it. And everywhere on the internet I could find a genuine Onan part. It ranged in price from $107 to $170. And what I paid for these two new brushes was like $20 for both of them, then plus shipping and a little bit of handling, but about $30 total. And then I'll just reuse that holder. But here's where I got them from. And it just took like 2 days to get them here, so it's a quick shipping. So let me get these things installed in the brush holder, and I'm going to put them on and we'll see if it works. I'm going to polish this slip ring before I put my new brushes and brush holder in. I had to modify these connectors a little bit. They were a little bit too small for this holder, so I just kind of spread them open a little bit until it was a good tight fit. But other than being a little bit smaller, I think it looks like exactly the right brushes. But let me get this slip ring polished. I've taken the spark plug out of this thing so it would spin over better. And then I use my electric impact to spin this while I polish it with some Scotch-Brite. See what it looks like. Yeah, those look good. This outside one just had some buildup on it. There wasn't really any cuts or scrapes on it. It was just some buildup. But yeah, that looks good. So let me put this brush holder back on. Then I can start putting this thing back together. Before I get those tight, I'm going to pull that pin out that holds those brushes in there. I had that in there to hold the brushes in. And now that they're captured by the slip ring, get those good and snug. Okay, now I just gotta put these back on. Okay. There. Ought to be making good contact now. Like I said, this thing had 1,400 hours on it, so I guess it's not hard to see why those brushes were so wore out. Okay, I'm going to put the flywheel and the shroud back on. The only hard part about this is Getting all the wires running in the right directions. And I've got to get this cotter key, or the keyway, lined up with the crankshaft. There's not much of it left. I don't know what, if some of it broke or if that's all there ever was. But there's just very little nub sticking out. And I've got to get that lined up. And this has got to get past the fuel pump. Lined up. Get this bolt. There's really only 4 bolts that hold this shroud on. There's one down there, and there's one in this corner, then there's one down there. So you just take those 4 out, the flywheel bolt, and then pull the flywheel, and you can get to the brushes. And I've got one more outer shroud to put on. I think it should be pretty easy. Okay, now see, they leave you an access hole to tighten that one up. Let me find my Torx. Okay. Let me get this control board mounted. Let's see if we can't get it started. Okay, I've got this hose just running into a jug, and I've got my jumper box hooked to the negative, and then the positive side of the starter solenoid. And this is the 120 volt wire coming off the breaker, which I've got turned off right now. Let me go ahead and turn it back on, because I need to check it. The first thing I need to check if the thing still runs after I let off this start button, So that's what it was doing before, is it wouldn't run once you release this button. See right here, there's a breaker for the 120 volt. So if it runs releasing this, then that's a good sign. But then I'll need to check voltage on my 120 volt line. So let's give it a try. Let's prime it. So you can hear the fuel pump running. Hopefully it's sucking fuel out of that jug. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, try it again. Okay, I've got a bad connection somewhere. Check voltage. So that's what it was the brushes not making good contact. And so I guess the repair was about $30 and then some labor. So I guess I can figure out what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if I'm going to put it up on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist and try to sell it, or if I want to keep it. Wouldn't be bad to have a backup. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.